everybody. Corey Macklin right along ringside. Another big day of USWA Championship Wrestling. Dave Brown has the day off today. Back with us on next week. Hey, what a program we got for you today. Got a new unified World Heavyweight Champion we'll introduce you to today. Not that pleasant, but we will introduce him a little later on. Got Lauren Davenport and Miss Texas both here today. A full show. You want to stay tuned. Bart, I don't know if I want to talk to you or not. What in the world do you want? What do you want?
Well, the news, the shot heard around the world.
I was going to do that a little later on coming up today.
We finally have a world champion you people can be proud of. We finally have a world champion that is a true athlete, not like this piece of crap Jerry Lawler that's been running around here for 50 years. And I want to introduce him to you right now. The real world champion, a real man. I told you to mind your own business. Todd Champion, come on out. Corey, take a look at this. This is a real world champion. This is a man who can beat them all. This is a man who beat Butch Reed in less than 3 minutes. Are you listening to me, people? This is the year 2000. Come on in, champ.
Well, first of all, yeah, look at the peasants out here. First of all, I want to say it's your pleasure to see me because I am the new World Unified Heavyweight Champion. And second of all, I am the King Killer.
For real. Absolutely.
I'll tell you what. We were going to do this a little later on, so I'm still going to do that. Let's take a break. Back and forth.
Who's this guy? Who's it? Wait. You're in the way of the camera.
Yeah, I'm in the way of the camera. Okay, I'll get over here, okay, so I don't disturb you.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you, Todd. We're going to interview Nightmare Danny Davis. Danny?
Corey, listen, I apologize for butting in. I apologize to you. I know you're the new World's Unified Champion, so congratulations or whatever.
You just remember that,
something.
punk.
Well, you're no concern to me, okay? Let me tell you something. My concern is Brian Christopher, because last week I want everybody to know something. I issued a challenge to Brian Christopher. The only way he could get a return title match with me was if he would wear a chicken suit. Well, for those people who didn't get to see what a chicken looks like, I would like for the director to get a good close shot of this right here, okay? Get a good close shot right here. Come on. This right here is what a real chicken looks like, okay? Well, Brian Christopher, let me tell you something. I did not realize just how low, just how cheap, just how dirty you could be, because I'm sure that you had to sit up all night long and think of a way that you had to get that title back. Lo and behold, you put the chicken suit on, and yeah, you look just like a big chicken. Well, let me tell you something. When you stepped into that ring and that referee was giving the instructions, when I made you pull that mask off, or that beak, let me say, to make sure it was you under there, I did not know that you had 2 eggs in your hand. Well, when I turned around, you smashed 2 eggs in my eyes. Well, let me tell you something. I couldn't see. You rolled me up and you got the 3 count. And you got the title back. Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to issue you another challenge, Brian Christopher. I'm going to make you an even bigger chicken than you were last week if you've got any guts in that body of yours. Right here today, and I don't care anything about the belt, but right here today, I want you in a match, and the loser of the fall will sit right here and get a dozen eggs broken right in his face. I've already got the eggs. So it's up to you. And oh yeah, and I'll tell you something. If I lose, I'll sit right here and you can bust a dozen eggs right over my face and I'll take it like a man. But let me tell you something. A lot of these fans don't like you, Brian Christopher, so here's what we'll do. If y'all get behind me and Brian Christopher accepts this match, I will choose 11 fans from right out there.
Please.
11 people can bust eggs right over your head, okay, Brian Christopher? That's what I want, Corey. Are you a man, or are you a real chicken? Brian Christopher, come out here right now. I'm issuing you a challenge right here today. Come on, Brian Christopher, are you out here? What do you think, Corey? Is he gonna
No,
come?
Christopher. Hey, I like the challenge. No, Christopher, though.
I think right there, that's his problem, because he is a big chicken. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be here all day long. I'll give you the rest of the day to think about it, Brian Christopher. I've already got the eggs, so I'm sitting on ready.
All right, Nightmare Danny Davis. Thank you, Danny. And we'll see if Brian Christopher is going to accept that challenge for the eggs here today.
You know what I can't believe?
What is
If
that?
anybody's going to lay egg, he is.
Todd Champion, a unified world champion of the ring.
Look at him.
Here today.
He looks like a chicken anyway.
The superstar,
Oh, please.
Bill Dundee,
Oh, spare
and
me.
Bart Sawyer in today.
Is this the battle?
Ready to go.
Is this
Their
the battle of the
opponents,
midgets?
Blue Knight and John Murphy, their opponents here today on Championship Wrestling.
What is this, the battle of the midgets?
Battle of the Midgets.
Look at Dundee, man.
I'll tell you what, you better not
At least he taught him
take
how to
him like
dress.
that. Guarantee you that. Referee calls for the bell.
Oh, please.
And here we go. Bart Sawyer back in the USWA. Comes in from the west coast of Portland, Oregon. Big drop kick from Sawyer. Good to see Bart back in the USWA.
Oh, it's just wonderful. Oh, good.
Suplex from Sawyer. He's got the Blue Knight covered and picks him up. Sawyer whips him into the ropes. Comes over with a big forearm. Bart Sawyer drops down with an elbow. Hey, what about Bart Sawyer there? You want to talk about midgets now?
What about him?
Hey, look pretty impressive to me,
Oh,
champion.
please.
Dundee and Sawyer.
Look, they're cheap. They had to have two guys in the ring. Look at them. They had to have two guys. I can't believe the referee just let that go like that.
Double backdrop. Good arm takedown from Billy. Superstar Bill Dundee. Of
What
course,
they call
he comes
him? Superstar?
Yeah,
With what? Rent a car? Oh,
Comes
please.
in out of Australia. The man behind Dundee.
Where's he from?
That's out of Australia.
Australia. Is that down under or upside down? What is he? He looks backwards to me.
Bart Sawyer, good arm takedown on the Blue Knight. Drops down on that left arm. Sawyer's picked up some weight since he's been away.
Yeah, he looks a little fat.
Looks good. I don't think he looks.
I think he looks fat.
Bart Sawyer holding on to that left arm of the Blue Knight. Boy, let me tell you what an interesting day we got today on USWA Championship Wrestling. Got some highlights we're going to show you from a match in Kennett, Missouri that happened recently. Stay tuned for that. We'll be telling you all about that.
But you know what else? There's going to be two special treats today. I'm going to bless you with them right now. First of all, I'm going to give you some background on my history. And then second of all, I'm going to show all the ladies what a real man is all about.
He got him! Good power slam from Bart Sawyer, and the superstar, Bill Dundee, and Bart Sawyer get the win. Hey, it didn't take them long either. John Murphy and the Blue Knight.
Well, would it take you long if you had two fat guys laying on you all day?
Hey, come on with your champion.
You know, I just have a hard time respecting two guys that are out of shape like that. These two gentlemen clearly should have done better in the match, but I guess I'll hand it to Superstar and that other guy.
Todd Champion talking. Hey, stay with us. Back with more after this.
Chicken, come on, chicken, where you at?
Well,
Where you at, chicken? Come on, Brian Christopher. Are you going to be the real big chicken? Huh? Where you at, boy? I've issued you a challenge. Are you going to be a man? Or are you going to be the chicken that you were when you put this suit on? Huh? Tell me something, Brian Christopher. Look in the mirror. Ask yourself if you're going to be a man or a chicken. Apparently you're going to be a chicken. What are you going to do?
There he is. There's the man. That's a champion. That's a real champion.
Well, there he is, the big triple champion, Brian Christopher. What? Hey. Now, Danny Davis has issued a challenge to you, Brian Christopher. And I just... Yeah,
What
Brian...
about the challenge, huh? What about it? Are you a man or are you the bird that you when you wore that suit? Huh? Tell me.
Danny Davis, are you blind? It's obvious that I'm a man. Just look right here. But I'm going to tell you what you don't need to be doing is standing out here on nationwide TV trying to humiliate me. You don't need to try to humiliate me, Danny Davis. You're the one that issued a challenge last week and got egg in your face. How about that?
That's right. Yeah, you're right. You outsmarted me because I didn't think you had brains enough to do something like that, but you did. So what about it today, right here? What about it, Brian?
Yeah, what about that?
If you beat me today, if you accept this challenge, I'll sit right here and you can smash a dozen eggs right in my face. But if I beat you, Brian Christopher, I'm going to get the pleasure of smashing the first one in your face, and I'm going to pick 11 of my fans to do the rest of it.
Listen up, Danny Davis. You got a big mouth, and I hate you. I don't just dislike you, I hate you. Because you made me put on a stinking chicken suit.
Accept the match. Accept the match. I'm going to go to the ring, Clyde.
All right. Hey, Danny Davis in the ring. Hey.
I am not a chicken. And if I get in this ring,
Man said chicken.
the belt is not on the line, right? Right.
No, belt's not on the line. Just
And if you lose this match, he'll sit right here and get 12 eggs in his.
yeah, but don't you forget, if you lose, you get it too, Christopher. Don't forget that.
Well, I tell you what, Danny Davis, you done made your bed, and now you're frying it, you understand? Because I'm about to beat you.
Well, we'll see, Bart. Christopher, I guess that means he's going to
I
accept.
am no chicken.
We'll see. Christopher accepts the challenge.
Oh,
and,
yeah. Danny Davis is finally going to get what he deserves. He's going to get flipped like an omelet. Watch
Referee
this.
calls for the bell, and Bart Christopher outside of the ring, he finally climbs in there. No title at stake here today on Championship Wrestling, but the loser of the bout gets a dozen of eggs smashed right smash between the eyes.
I don't like Danny Davis. He's got a big mouth.
I know someone else that does too. Christopher slaps away at
Who has a
Danny
big
Davis.
mouth? I'm bringing some class to this program for once.
Oh, boy. Christopher goes in. He misses a nightmare. Danny Davis goes to work on it. Takes Bart Christopher. Whips him in. Big elbow. He's got him covered. Two. Oh, Christopher kicks out at two.
Now look how smart he is. Look how smart he is.
That
He's
is
making
smart.
sure he's recollecting his thoughts. That's a sign of a good athlete. These people have no class, you know that? This studio has, you don't even have any class.
Oh, well.
Where'd you
thank
get your
very much.
suit, Kmart? Oh, Lord.
Todd Champion talking, the new unified world champion here at ringside. And, boy, how long am I going
There
to
you
have to
go.
put up with you today? Hope
Look
not
at this.
long.
Look at this. Oh,
Look
what a
at
cheap
Danny.
shot. What a cheap shot. Kicked him right in the stomach.
Oh, right in the midsection, and he
Closed fist. Danny Davis is clearly cheap.
whips Christopher in. Oh!
look.
Christopher turns around, he nails him too. Hey, Danny Davis is coming awfully close to beating Christopher in this
No, he's
time.
not. No, he's
Reverse
not.
neck breaker in there. He takes Christopher
He's just
down.
lulling him to sleep.
1, 2.
See, look how smart he is. He's a ring general. He knows where he's at all times in the ring.
Hey, he's just barely got that foot on the bottom
Oh,
rope.
he did it on purpose. He knew what he was doing.
Oh, come on, Mr. Todd.
It's Mr. Champion to you.
Nightmare, Danny Davis, slapping away at Bart Christopher, whips him back into the rope. Big
There
boot
you
from
go.
Christopher as he comes off.
Now,
Oh, he misses with an elbow, though. Nightmare Danny Davis picks him up. Got him covered again. 2. Christopher kicks out at 2.
when Christopher's through with him, he's going to look like scrambled eggs. Get it? You didn't get that, did you?
I don't know.
Figures.
I don't know if I'm getting much of all that what you're saying over here. Danny Davis, he's got a sleeper hold on Christopher there. Oh, boy. Hey, big move from Christopher. I got to hand it to
The
him.
guy's a champion. What do you expect?
Well,
Good Lord.
I don't
Get
know.
a clue, will you?
I don't know what they
The
expect
guy's
out
a
of him.
champion. Look at him. He takes adversity, and he follows through.
Climbs away at Nightmare Danny
There you go.
Davis. Big boot at the throat of Davis, and he's choking him there and holding on to the rope for leverage. Gonna have to break that. Referee Kevin Christian warns him. And well, we got a dozen of eggs sitting right here at ringside, and the loser of this ball, well, that's Nightmare Danny Davis. Brian Christopher will be smashed
go.
with a dozen of eggs. Hey, Christopher's got
all
him
over
covered.
but the count.
2. Oh,
He was lucky on that one.
good kick out from Danny Davis. Whoa, what a championship bout we got here today on USWA Wrestling. Then he goes under, comes back, and Christopher catches him.
Beautiful maneuver. Can you see the
My
agility
God.
of this man? That's why he's the champion. That's why he's walking around with 2, 3 belts. If he's the best at what he does. He might have a bunch more. I might even go buy a couple belts and give to him just because I'm a nice guy.
Christopher up on the middle rope now. Danny staggering. He comes off and nails Danny Davis.
That's a beautiful punch. Beautiful.
Yeah, big double up right fist is what it was. Drops down with a leg on Danny. 2! And Danny out at 2. Whoa, what a wall of a bout here today. Danny Davis and Brian Christopher. No title at stake. But the loser of the ball, match with a dozen of eggs. They're both out now. Christopher and Davis. There's Danny Davis.
Come on, Chris, get up. Get up.
Referee Kevin Christian doing the count on the both of them.
You know what?
Christopher's on his feet.
I can't believe the non-support of these fans for the champion.
Big atomic knee drop. Oh, boy, what a nice drop kick from Danny. Covers Christopher. 1, 2. Christopher out of it at 2.
Sign of a champion. Keeps on coming back.
I'll tell you what.
Look at this. He's taking over now.
Give it up, though, because Danny Davis is looking to humiliate Christopher here today.
I'm so sick of Danny Davis. I just might go in there and slap him myself.
Oh, boy, you got Danny out there in the middle of the ring. Christopher climbs up on that top rope in the ring. Danny's
Yes,
out in
it's
the
all
middle.
over.
Oh, he misses. Danny
Oh, no, kick out.
Right there, Danny Davis gets the 1, 2, 3. And there is your winner. Coming out of the ring, Danny Davis. How do you like that, Mr. Champion?
He was lucky. He was lucky.
There's Brian Christopher lying in the middle of the ring.
You know what the problem with these people are? They don't appreciate a real champion. He has no support.
Hey, I'll
I
tell you
support
what.
him.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with Brian Christopher right here. Stay tuned. There's the seat. There's the throne awaiting Brian Christopher and Eddie Marlin. Hey, you've got to do it.
I did not sign a contract, did I?
That's right. You
You want
gave
to talk
your
to my
word.
lawyers? You want to talk to my lawyers?
Oh, no lawyers in this, champion.
You
Hey,
can
come
talk to my
on.
lawyers.
No, I don't need no lawyer.
Oh, please.
Hey, watch the
Please.
plastic over here. Hey, Jerry. There he is, Christopher. And hey, we got Danny Davis and 11 other wrestling fans is lined up here, Danny.
Now, fans, I'm going to show everybody, guys, y'all listen, I'm going to show everybody the art of breaking an egg over a frying pan.
Go ahead, egghead. Show him.
Here comes Nightmare Danny Davis with the first egg on Christopher.
Nightmare Egghead Davis, if you want to call him.
Danny's got the egg, and 11 other wrestling fans. Oh! There's the first one on Christopher. Each fan will have a chance to one egg per fan, and they'll have a chance to smash it right on Brian Christopher. Brian Christopher. Whoa! Oh!
Hey, tell that punk kid to get back in his seat.
Hey, nobody said anything about government cheese, so get out of line.
That's right.
Hey, come on, Christopher. Insulting the fans over here. Boy,
These fans have no class.
Yeah,
No
you
class.
guys don't either over here insulting the fans.
What's that, a
Christopher
$10
agreed to
suit
the
you got on there,
battle
punk?
also.
That figures.
Oh,
He's got a loser's sweatsuit on, Atlanta Braves. Hey, kid. You got egg on my...
oh, champion, I tell you what.
Okay.
You wanted to stay out here. You better
All
stay
right.
out of the way.
I'm wiping my shoes on your pants, right?
Hey, come on now.
You
Hey,
got egg
Tom.
on my shoes.
Not that kind of stuff out here. Man, get there.
Come on, Cujo, take your best shot, boy.
Hey, come on, Christopher. Don't be insulting the people, would you?
Oh, fuck.
Christopher over here insulting all of the fans.
Every dog has his day. Just remember that. Come on, fat boy. Get up there.
An insult to the champion. This is an insult. This shouldn't even be happening. How could the commission let
on,
Danny
punk.
Davis get away with something that's
He
foolish?
shouldn't have agreed to it, champion. What about Christopher agreeing to
Hey,
it?
punk, you ever heard of Weight Watchers, huh? Come on with the egg,
all day
boy.
long. He cries and cries and cries. And now he's getting something. He's getting his way, and the commission lets him have it. I can't believe this.
Hey,
It's disgusting.
one
He's got
more
egg on
egg.
my shoe. I'm really ticked about that. Why don't you polish it for me?
Hey. There's a dozen eggs.
Danny Davis! Danny Davis! Like I said, every dog has its day. See, I am a man. I am a man of my word. I sat here and took these 12 stinking eggs from these lousy, low-budget pieces of skunk. And now, Danny Davis, I challenge you. I challenge you, Danny Davis, because I hate you. And there's nobody in my life that I would like to see out of it more than you. I want you out of my stinking life, Danny Davis. So I'm going to tell you what. I accepted your challenge. Now you accept mine. This week, Danny Davis, we're not having just a World Light Heavyweight title match. I want a Luther leave town match. Now let's see what a man you are.
Hey, you better
Let's see what a man you are, Danny Davis.
Well, let's get over and see. Hey, Danny.
Now, first of all, I've done what I set out to do. I've humiliated you. I don't have to accept your challenge. You know what I'm saying? I set out to do exactly what I wanted to do.
I'm standing here with 12 eggs on my head, and you're not going to accept my challenge? That shows who the chicken is around here. It ain't me. It's you, you piece of filth.
Okay, all right, I'll tell you what. I don't like to be backed into anything, but I'm not going to stand here in front of millions of people and be called a chicken. You want a loser leave town this week? The loser of the fall leaves town. Is that right?
You're out of here.
Or you're out of here. Do you understand?
Yeah, that's right.
I'll accept your challenge, and before it's all said and done, you will be the chicken again on your way out of here. Do you understand?
That's just what I want, Danny Davis. You have humiliated me for the last time. You better start calling people, start calling tanning beds, try to get you a job somewhere because you're out of here.
Well,
Nobody insults me.
that's fine. Christopher talking. Just remember that. And Danny Davis agreed to it, so look for that coming out this week. Back with more after this. Todd Champion out here, and boy, I wish we could get rid of him quick. Hey, you may want to just stick around because you look right there, the King, Jarrett, Lawler, and Jeff Jarrett on their way out here. Yeah, just stay right where you are there, Mr. Champion. Yeah, now he wants to leave. As the fans greet him, boy, they popular. The King, Jarrett, Lawler, and Jeff Jarrett.
He's coming out here on my time.
Oh, you out here on their time and everybody else's. It's time for you to head out of here, if you would. Well, Jarrett Lawler and Jeff Jarrett, and we want to talk with the King and Jeff about an incident in Kennett, Missouri that happened, but Todd Champion's out here with us here today.
I understand that, Todd Champion. Now, I have sat back in the back there, and I've watched this show for about the first 30 minutes now, and all I've heard is you running your mouth out here. And, you know, if you could win matches with your mouth, you'd be undefeated. But let me tell you something. You don't win them with your mouth. Yeah, you got that right now, and we know how you got it, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But right now, I got something, I know you can't comprehend this, but something more important than you to talk about. Now, you mentioned a little incident in Kennett, Missouri last night.
Dundee.
Well, it seems that we have wrestled in Kennett, Missouri a few times in the past, and it's always something a little unusual that takes place there. Last night was no exception. Jeff and I went there with the intention of wrestling a six-man tag team match against the Moondogs and Richard Lee, and we were to have Junkyard Dog as our partner. Hey, listen up, airhead. You might learn something, okay? Now, what happened once we got there was there was also a lumberjack match on the card, which Danny Davis wrestled in, and some of the other wrestlers were around the ringside. Doug Gilbert happened to be one of the wrestlers that was there as a lumberjack, as were the Moondogs, and there was a little altercation during that match between Doug Gilbert and the Moondogs. They sort of got into it a little bit. Well, when it came time for our match, Junkyard Dog still hadn't arrived yet, and instead of making it just a tag team match, we still wanted to get a chance to get Richard Lee in the ring. Well, Doug Gilbert came out and volunteered to be our partner in that match. So we gladly accepted, because Doug Gilbert is a very tough individual. Well, what happened was Richard Lee and the Moondogs obviously took that as a personal insult. They said they felt like Doug Gilbert stabbed him in the back, turncoated him, and they set out to do a number on Doug Gilbert, and I can assure you that they did. After that match was over, Doug Gilbert had to be, I'm not sure if he was hospitalized, but I know he was carried from the ring. I know Doug Gilbert was injured, and I know he's in pretty bad shape, but we've got a little piece of footage that we want to show you. We want to show you the lengths and the depths that the Moondogs will stoop to. Just take a look at this last night from Kennett, Missouri.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. You see there how that's the king there.
There's what I wanted to show you. Even with what all they had done to Doug Gilbert, he still was able to pin Richard Lee, get the 1, 2, 3, and thanks to Doug Gilbert, we were able to come out victorious in that match. But boy, that's where they really got upset. Then this is where they did the number on Doug. They already used that sign to bust his head open. Then they used that bone, come off the ropes with him, and now Doug Gilbert is out of action. Well, let me just tell you this. We'll get out of your hair for just a minute out here, but we will be back. But let me say this to Moondogs and Richard Lee. You put Doug Gilbert out of action, but you still got these two guys to contend with, and you have not heard the last of this yet. That's a promise.
That's exactly right. Richard Lee, I just got one quick thing to say. You look like you've got an answer for every situation. Well, don't ever underestimate the King and Jeff Jarrett. We've got an answer.
Well, there they are, the King and Jeff Jarrett, and we're going to see Richard Lee and his Moondogs out here and about here today. And, Mr. Champion, if you would, let me get around here, and we'll get around.
Watch out, don't mess up my clothes.
Yeah, I think they're already messed up over there. Well, we'll wait. The Moondogs and the King Killer in a six-man tag about here today on Championship Wrestling. As we get ready for it, there's that stupid whistle Lee blows over there.
Now we're going to finally see the match.
And here they come, the Moondogs and Richard Lee.
Jerry Lawler said one thing right. We ain't heard the last of this yet, baby, because watch this. This is breakfast for the dog.
Richard Lee.
I think they call it Breakfast of Champions.
Well,
Get it?
referee
You get that?
finally calls for the bell after the Moondogs jump on young Ricky Hayes.
Looks like he shouldn't have signed that contract.
Frazier and the Avenger. They got the Avenger over their knee, and Moondog spot just drops down over him.
What was his name?
He's got him covered.
The
2,
Avenger?
3. Richard Lee and the Moondogs out here, and
Oh, that was easy. That was too easy.
yeah, that was bad. Hey, watch out over here.
Hey, watch my clothes.
And throw Chris right over our desk there.
There you go. Put his hand on this thing.
Got the Avenger in the ring with that chair and the Moondog.
Hey, I'm the champion. Look at this, punk. Take a good look at that.
Boy, they continue and they continue. See, this kind of stuff is ridiculous. It makes me mad to see Richard Lee and these Moondogs come out here and just beat up on these young guys. Here comes Hot Dog.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Here
minute.
comes the King, Jarrett Lawler. Jeff Jarrett and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Eddie Gilbert with them. And the Moondogs head out of here with Richard Lee.
What is this? What is this
That'll
garbage?
take him out of here. Look at Eddie Gilbert over here. That's the King Killer. He's trying to get out of
these
here.
guys-
Gilbert catches him and nails away at him. Jarrett Lawler, Jeff Jarrett, and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, and a very furious and upset Eddie Gilbert. I understand it too, Eddie.
No. Moondogs, you know, for the past 5 or 6 months, when I had to sit in the dressing room, you boys, not only did you have the worst body odor of anybody I've ever known, you stink! You want to get so low as to hurt the best friend that I have in this whole world, and that's my brother Doug. Now, Doug made the decision to step in the ring with Jerry Lawler and Jeff Jarrett. He's a big boy. He can do that. And then he wins the match, and you want to hurt him. Well, boys, you've wrestled, and you've fought, and you've gotten low with the best of them. But now you've opened up a can of worms you don't want no part of, and nobody knows more than these two here, because I will stoop to anything to put you out of here. I'm tired of the Moondogs, and I want them gone too, and that is my promise.
Yeah, I understand that. Here's
Well,
Eddie
let me
Long.
interrupt you just a moment. You know, I try to book all these cards early in the week, but last night, after what happened, I got a call sometimes around midnight, and it was Eddie Gilbert, and yes, I'll change the matches, and Eddie Gilbert will be in the match.
Hey, all right. Sounds good to me.
Let me just say this, Moondogs and Richard Lee and your so-called King Killer. You heard the words out of Eddie Gilbert's mouth. I know it. Jeff Jarrett knows it. This is a man that will stoop to anything to win a match, and that's the kind of partner we need. All we want you to do is to promise us that you will fight as hard with us as you have in the past against us. Is that a promise?
That's a promise, but don't get mad at me if I were to get disqualified or something, or do something, lose my head, okay?
Well, I'll tell you what. Eddie's already said it. This match right here is a anything goes brawl, baby. So you bring all your chairs, you bring all your signs, you bring all your boards, and Eddie, let's me and you bring some fire, baby. What about it?
It's going to be barbecue, some Moondog.
Oh, boy, the King, Jeff Jarrett, and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Hey, Richard Lee and your Moondogs, they're looking for you. We're looking for you to stay with us back in a moment. Well, we're back. A USWA Championship Wrestling. Thank you so much for tuning in to the only live wrestling program in the world. Hey, let's take a look at the card for Monday night. Memphis Mid-South Coliseum. 7:30 is bell time, and there is the opening bout of the night. Get ready for it. Miss Texas against Lauren Davenport, and that's the opener Monday night, 7:30 at the Coliseum. Hey, and don't forget, both of them are here today. Ladies' title at stake Monday night. Then a special challenge grudge match. The Blackhearts with Bert Prentice in their corner. And
Blackhearts will take them.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
Blackhearts
They'll
will
go
take 'em.
against this team that we've seen today of the superstar, Bill Dundee and Bart Sawyer.
Jeez.
Boys,
I'm
they
sick and
look
tired of
good here
seeing those
today.
guys.
Then Brian Christopher goes up against Nightmare Danny Davis. And Christopher has challenged Danny now to a loser-leave town match.
I've
for
already
1
got
year.
Danny Davis's U-Haul hooked up.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
all ready to
find
go.
out in just a minute if I'm sure Danny's not afraid to accept that challenge. Christopher against Danny Davis, loser leaves down for 1 year. Jeff Jarrett versus Moondog spot in a single bout. Hey, a lot of
Is that
action
his
in
real
that
hair or
one.
is that a hair weave?
Come on, champion, what you now? I'm going over the Memphis card. You don't have to sit there and insult people.
Well, I just asked if that was a hair weave.
That's just real hair. grudge
That's his real
challenge
hair?
match. Hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. He'll be going up against Moondog Spike in a single bout. Boy, what a big night of action. You want to be there to see that single bout. Then a unified world heavyweight title match is at stake.
There you
and
go.
this is involving you, Mr. Champion.
Of course. I'm the champ. What do you expect?
Yeah, but you better get ready for the king, Jerry Lawler. He's going to challenge you for that unified world heavyweight title. And not only that, Bert Prentice is going to be handcuffed to
Wait a
Jeff
minute.
Jarrett during
Why
this
are they
fight.
handcuffing him to... What's that guy's name? Jeff Jarrett?
Yeah,
with
I'll
the
show
hair
you.
weave?
I'll show you in a few minutes why they're handcuffing Prentice to Jeff
Oh,
Jarrett.
please,
Because
spare
he
me.
interfered in the last. We'll get to
You know
that
what the problem is with Jerry Lawler? He's nothing but a crybaby. And he's got that crown on like he's some king of what? He's the king of nothing. Look at all his peasants sitting out here.
Patriot.
They couldn't even be good enough to be my peasants.
Well, the Patriot Todd Champion defends his unified world belt Monday night against that man, Jerry the King Lawler. Then, six-man anything goes brawl. Jeff Jarrett, Jerry Lawler, and hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. You gotta like the likes of it. They go up against Richard Lee's Moondogs and the King Killer. Just remember, anything goes in that brawl. Six-man tag all Monday night, 7:30 at the Coliseum. Boy, what a big
Here we go. Now
card.
we're going to have a real
Well,
match.
there's that stupid whistle of Richard Lee and his Moondogs out here.
Come here, Todd. I don't need to talk to you.
Nah, I don't need to talk to you either.
Come here a minute. I know you. You're the most biased announcer on TV today.
Yes, he sure is.
Everybody wants to come out here, and everybody wants to give history lessons. Well, let me give a small history lesson that's not going to take very long. Wednesday night in Evansville, Indiana, Jeff Jarrett tried to end my life with a steel chair. Thank God my dogs give me a hard hat to wear, and it saved my life.
Right.
Jerry Lawler, you come out here week after week after week. You broke my arm. You burned my face. You done everything to me that anybody could think about doing. Well, Eddie Gilbert, you talk about sitting in the dressing room smelling bad odors. It's your breath, brother, from running your big mouth, trying to tell everybody how tough you are. Well, come Monday, baby. Come Monday. My dogs are going to get a chance to show Eddie Gilbert, Jerry Lawler, and Jeff Jarrett that they're not as bad as they think they are. And when we get through with you boys, I might have to take a broom to the ring.
Just leave a little bit for me. Just leave a little bit of Jerry Lawler for me. I just want just a tad.
No
just
problem,
a piece
baby.
of him.
But let me tell you something. Doug Gilbert's the one that stuck his nose where it don't belong. Doug Gilbert got his nose cut off to spite his face. Spike, Spot, and Mark King Killer, baby, are going to take care of three of the biggest loudmouth punks
That's
that
right.
the USWA
That's
has
right.
ever seen. So if you're coming Monday night to watch a wrestling match, stay home, baby, because it's going to be an out-and-out war, and there's no wrestling.
that's right.
I tell you what, I'll be right there ringside to
I
see
like
it.
that guy.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
Well, I don't. We'll be back. Stay with
Figures.
us. Okay. Thank you.
How to teach you how to dress.
You wanted to know earlier, why is Bert Prentice going to be handcuffed to Jeff Jarrett?
Yeah,
Monday night?
I want to know that. I think that's totally ridiculous.
Well, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Yeah,
I can
well,
show you better
It
than I
has
can
to be a
tell you.
picture because these people can't read.
Let's take a look. Jerry Lawler and Todd Champion last Monday night at the Coliseum. Away at Lawler with a big right hand. Champion comes off. Boy, what a big shoulder there from Todd Champion. Lawler comes off the rope. Shoulder from the King. Whips Lawler in hard. Big elbow from Champion. Trying to get Prentice off the mat. Look at here. 1, 2. Oh, boy. Couldn't get it, though. We're at the 18-minute mark in this unified world title bout. Big boot from Champion. Covers Jarrett. 1. Only 2, though. Lawler gets out at 2. Lawler down. Frank's trying to get Prentice out of the way, and Lawler only gets 2. Whips the key up against the ropes, and a big right hand from Lawler. Here comes the shot. Little muscles from the King. Big right hand on Champion. We're at the 20-minute mark in this one. 20 minutes pass, 40 minutes to wrestle. 20 minutes pass. Lawler picks Champion up. Oh, Champion next him in the midsection. Hey, what about that now, Todd? What about that?
What about it?
Hey, why don't you deliberately throw him into the referee? Rolls him over.
You know what your problem is?
What is my problem?
You're biased. Look at that big leg. Boom. That. Ow.
Yeah, look at it.
Wait a minute.
Now look at this. Jerry's got you rolled up there. 5. Hey, look at that. That's why he's handcuffed to Jeff. Can't keep him out of the thing.
Now look how I hooked the leg. Perfect form.
Now look at this. After Prentice comes in and interferes for you,
2,
referee counts
3.
for 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
It's all over but the shout. Except I'm the one that did the partying that night.
Yeah, I think I don't see how you could do parties and didn't win it fairly in there at all.
Oh, please. You know as well as I know, it doesn't matter how you win. It's the W in the column that counts. And the bottom line is, I'm the heavyweight champion, and there's nothing you or anybody else can do about it. And all these guys can come running out here and crying about this and that. I'm the champion whether you like it or not.
Well, the King will do something about it. Hey, USWA Championship Wrestling on tour. Beginning tonight, Jonesboro, Arkansas, at the Old Bell Community Center on Church Street. Jerry the King Lawler beat out Jeff Jarrett, Superstar Bill Dundee, Moondogs, and the new unified world champion, Todd Champion, is going to be over in Jonesboro tonight. Hey, and some lucky fan will get a chance to win $50 in cash. No purchase necessary. 8 o'clock tonight in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Hope you're all there. Also, Danny Davis is going to be on that card tonight in Jonesboro.
Is he bringing some eggs with him?
Night. Yeah, you may need to bring them for Christopher. Make sure you're there tonight. All of our fans in Jonesboro hope you're there. Jackson, Tennessee. Jackson, Friday, October 30th. There at the T.R. White Sportsplex on Hayes Avenue. Jerry Lawler, Jeff Jarrett, Danny Davis, the Moondogs, Bill Dundee. Todd Champion's on that card as well. Brian Christopher. A big lineup. You can save $1 on advance tickets. Also, there's going to be a Halloween costume contest for the kids. Cash prize for the best costume. First, second, and third place. Hey, Mr. Champion, you may go over there and win that contest, huh?
You're real funny.
Thursday, November 5th, Bolivar, Tennessee, at the Bolivar Central High School Championship Wrestling. 7:30, Jerry Lawler, Jeff Jarrett, Junkyard Dog, all on that card. Get ready for that one.
Whoopee.
Friday, November 6th, Blauville, Arkansas, at the National Guard Hombre. Box office opens at 12 noon. Save $1 on advance tickets at the National Guard Hombre. Rock and Roll Express. Rick Morton and Robert Gibson are going to be in Blauville, along with Jeff Jarrett. Big lineup.
They're still around, Rock and Roll Express?
Yeah, they're going to be around. They're 4-time world champions in Blauville, Arkansas.
Jeff Jarrett with the hair
Friday,
weave,
November
he's going to be there
6th.
too?
Friday, November 13th, Caruthersville, Missouri, not far from Kennett. 7:30 there in Caruthersville. Jerry Lawler, Jeff Jarrett, Brian Christopher. Just some of the names that's going to be in Caruthersville, Missouri on Friday, November 13th. That's USWA Championship Wrestling on tour. And when it comes to your town, make sure you're right there to see all of it.
Are we having another interview?
Yeah, we are.
These guys keep coming out. I'm tired of these guys.
Well,
These guys always come out when I'm trying to talk.
I think they're just about as tired as you are, tired of you.
Yes, boy, you know they're all tired. Well, I'll tell you something. Bert Prentice and your Blackhearts, you better take a look at Mr. Sawyer and the Superstar. Monday night, we taking care of them. And I have the pleasure of wrestling you over in Jonesboro tonight, brother. So if you think you're going over there to make a reputation, it's all wrong, Jack. Yeah, you're the champion tonight, and when Lawler wants it back, he'll take it back. And I hope it's on the light tonight.
Yeah. I got to tell you what, dudes. It's good to be back in the USWA. It's good to be here. I'm ready to get down, get boogieing with some of the hottest wrestlers in the whole wide world, like Jeff Jarrett, the King Lawler, Danny Davis. It's all right here. It's a pleasure to be here, guys. Good to have you back, Bart. All right.
Boy, let me tell you something. Promoter Eddie Marlin assured me that if I would show up in Jonesboro, Arkansas tonight, that he would make Brian Christopher put that world's light heavyweight title on the line right there tonight. And let me tell you something, wrestling fans in Jonesboro, I just might bring a dozen eggs with me.
There's the King, Jerry Lawler. And King,
Well, we got a lot of things going on, as you can see. I don't like to turn my back. Just kind of keep an eye on this jerk behind me there for a minute. I still got some more I want to talk about him, about Monday night, that sort of thing. But first I want to mention this afternoon, Jeff and I are going to be over. This afternoon we're going to be over at Sports Unlimited, which is on Winchester. The biggest, greatest sports store in all of Memphis. And there's some good friends of ours over there. They're having a bench press contest this afternoon, and Jeff and I are going to help judge that thing. So this afternoon, right after TV, as a matter of fact, head on over to Sports Unlimited. We'll see you over there. Tomorrow afternoon, going to have it's the World Series of Softball coming down in Humboldt, Tennessee, tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 at Spangler Field. Going to have all my softball team up there playing against the Humboldt Police Department, some other teams. As I said, the World Series of Softball, everybody that comes gets into Memphis wrestling Monday night absolutely free.
big double hit on in Humboldt, too.
That's right. Jeff, also going to be in Jonesboro tonight, aren't we?
Oh, big night tonight over in Jonesboro. Everybody's talking about it. A lot of great matches. We'll be there early signing autographs and pictures. But, King, I want to talk about one little thing. Monday night, everybody just saw that tape. And Bert Prentice, obviously, I don't see you out here with your big champion. But Monday night, it's going to be me and you. I'm going to be handcuffed to you, so it's just going to be the King against Todd Champion, and we're going to find out who the real champion is.
Oh, yeah, and I don't think it'll be hard.
Now, I understand that Todd Champion, I understand in just a little while you're going to give us a little background lesson about you, and you're going to show us that body, right?
You better watch, and you better listen and look real close, because you're going to find out what a real athlete's all about.
Yeah,
you talk about a bench press, how come I'm not in it? I'm the first man to ever bench 500 in the NCAA.
Well, I'll tell you what. The doctor told me I need to start working out with dumbbells, so how about you and me going for a walk, huh?
Oh, real funny.
I got some more to say about this idiot. I'll be out here.
They're all out of jobs.
The King, Jerry Lawler, Jeff Jarrett. Hey, box office opens at 3 right there in Jonesboro. Get ready for it tonight and Monday night at the Coliseum. Back here. We'll be back. By Bert Prentice and Todd Champion, and what is all of this stuff on the desk here now?
Well, I just wanted to show all the people and Jerry Lawler just what he's in for. I'm going to give the people a little history and background of Todd Champion.
What we need to do any good. What we need to do, let's do a little comparison. The King, Jerry Lawler, against Todd, the Champion.
Yes.
Let's compare their lives, okay? Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Ever since I was a little boy, I was bred and raised to be a champion. This award here, look at it. Can you read? What does that say?
It says Presidential Physical Fitness Award.
That means I was the best in-shape kid in the country. So the president gave me this personally. As you can see, Gerald R. Ford signed it. That was just the start of me being the best.
Jerry Lawler, you got one of these?
Not a chance.
What about you, Prentice? Do you have one of them? Come on with you, Todd. Let's get the thing rolling here. Come on.
Then all of a sudden, I went to the University of Utah State, was an All-American, and got a degree. I'm also a Rhodes Scholar, in case you illiterates are wondering. And this is what they give to people who were smarter than everybody else. Not to mention, the helmet here on the end here is my college helmet. And as you can see from the dings and the bent in this helmet, that I destroyed more people, just like Jerry Lawler.
You know, I'm the only college Jerry Lawler ever went to when he wrestled in them professionally, right? The man's, he's illiterate. He flunked out of high school. Do you know his history?
Hey, no,
what have you done, Jerry Lawler? Nothing.
Come on with your deal here. Let's get it. We got about
and you know what?
Black cards anyway, Prentice.
All of a sudden, L.A. Rams drafted me. And then I was the top pick for the Los Angeles Rams. I was the offensive guard, the first man at 295 pounds to run a 4.6 40, the fastest offensive lineman in the NFL, and I might say the strongest in the NFL.
Jerry Lawler couldn't even get drafted in the Army. Are you listening, people? He's a true athlete. Are you listening? You finally got someone you can be proud of, a man who's done it all. What has Jerry Lawler done? Ripped you off for over 50 years here in Memphis. It's time to tell the truth. Champion, let's go. More.
And not to mention Super Bowl champion, San Francisco 49ers. The best in the NFL. Take a good look at that, Lawler. Do you have one of these? I don't think so.
Anybody can go out and buy one,
Lawler has
champion.
to pay to get into the Cleveland Browns football game.
And they're a bunch of losers anyway. And look at this ring. Can you get a tight shot of this ring? This is a championship ring, all West Coast. That means I was the best in the West, baby.
Jerry Lawler gets his rings out of the bubblegum machine. Are you listening, people? We're telling the truth today. Are you listening?
Far from it.
Hey.
What about this?
Not only do I have the helmets, I've got the trophy to be the MVP offensive lineman at the university. That's the best you can possibly be, baby.
All right,
and the
now.
piece de resistance of it all, the best of it all, is I've got your belt.
Yeah.
Now it is my belt, and I plan to have it to be my belt.
It will never be his belt again.
We'll
Never,
see
not
about
a chance.
that. Here comes
Hey,
the
hey,
king.
hey, hey.
Now, come on now, champion.
He does it all the time. He does it.
We let you all talk, Prentice. Let's hear from Jarrett.
Out here, sweetheart.
I'll just make it short and sweet. Now I'm looking at all of these awards and all of these honors and all of these football helmets.
So what have
And
you
it's
done,
no
King?
doubt, hey.
What have you done?
Let me just say,
Nothing.
it's no doubt, Todd Champion, it's no doubt that you are a very impressive athlete. It's no doubt that you've got a lot of honors. You've won a lot of awards. You got a lot of big credentials. But I want you to know, because all of these people know, that with all of his big physical prowess, with all of his awards that he's won, with all of the titles that he's held, with all of the National Football League teams he's played for, to win that World Heavyweight Championship, you had to cheat to do it. And you know it, and I know it.
He's lying on national
That's all I got to say to you, Todd Champion, is to win that belt, you had to cheat to do it. You won the belt for him, Bart Prentice, and I'm going to tell you this week when we get in that ring, the only difference is you're going to be handcuffed to Jeff Jarrett, and it's going to be me and you, just me and you, and we'll see what you can do.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Yes, you are. You signed the contract, and you're going to be, yes, you will, Prentice.
We don't have to do anything. We're the champ. We're the champ. Well, while he's leaving,
Jeff Jarrett has fleas. I'm not sitting back.
Oh, boy, come on.
well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to thrill you anyway. I'm going to give you a chance to look at the body of the man that's going to be the heavyweight champion for years to come. I'm going to set the precedence. I'm going to set the precedence for the year 2000 in professional wrestling. Take a good look, ladies, because you wish you could have something you'll never have, so go home to your fat husbands.
Take it off, champ. Ladies, go get you some cold water, because this is going to hurt. This is what it's really about. Jerry Lawler, you don't even have this. Do you hear what we're telling you today? The truth is finally coming out. Jerry Lawler was just out here shaking in his boots because it's all going to end for him. We've brought thousands upon thousands of men in here to end his career. Finally, after all this time, there's somebody that can actually do it. I've never told a lie in my life, and I'm not going to start today. Jerry Lawler, this is the man that's going to... Look at this. Have you ever seen a more gorgeous body? Corey, I can see all the women fainting out there all over the world. All over. This is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it does look like. The real world champion. Honey.
All right. Good enough. That's enough. And he's done his display. He's done his history. That's Todd Champion, the new unified world champion. Now you can take your helmets, take your football, and all of this stuff out of here. Take it on with you, would you? Yeah. Well, where's your Blackhearts, Prentice? Let's get the bout going. They're scheduled at...
Don't worry about my Blackhearts. They're not going to be here today, and it's none of your business where they are. Champ, take your seat. This is your show now. You're the champ. You're the boss. Oh, great.
Well, we're waiting the Blackhearts, and...
Two losers in the ring there. Two losers in the ring.
There's the King, Jerry Lawler, and Jeff Jarrett. As they await their opponents. This bout to the expiration of time here on USWA Championship Wrestling, and it's been a full day of it, too. Let me tell you. The Scorpion and Mr. Clyde, the opponents. Yeah, British, would you take this stuff on? Would you take the sunglasses and the football and this new helmet you just bought today? Take it with you. Scorpion whipped in the rope. Oh, Lawler nails him with a big right hand. Flips the Scorpion over.
Hey, Clyde champion, come on and get you some of this, boy.
Whoa! Lawler said, hey, Todd champion, why don't you come on in? Champion taking the invitation, and, I don't know if he's taking it or not, just walks up to the ring there, yeah. Lawler invites him to come on in.
We did that last night.
Todd champion at ringside as the King and Jeff Jarrett go up against the team of the Scorpion and Mr. Clyde. The Scorpion backs Lawler up against the rope. Clyde holding on to the King. Oh! And the Scorpion just caught his partner, Mr. Clyde. Not Mr. Clyde. Clyde on his bottom in there on the concrete floor. Yeah, and Todd Champion wants to do a little managing now for the team of the Scorpion and Mr. Clyde. About to the expiration of time on Championship Wrestling.
You know, being the professional that I am, Jerry Lawler. See, he's got a closed fist. He's not a professional. He's a cheap shot con artist, is all he is. He's been conning the people here for years.
Hey. Here comes Richard Lee's Moondogs in here. Oh, boy. Moondogs and the Key Killer come out and they jump on Lawler.
Guess what?
Moondogs and the Key Killer. Oh, Eddie, that's that fire extinguisher. There's the Key Killer with it. Picked up that big 2x4. There's the Moondog. Lawler's got that fire extinguisher going up to the Moondog. He just caught him over there. The King Lawler, Jeff Jarrett, and hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. Boy, they get the Moondogs out of here just as quick as they got in here. There's the King. Yeah, why don't you get Champion's over here. Todd Champion. Yeah, he got to step back there now. Back with more USWA Championship Wrestling. Hey, let's take a look at the action coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. 7:30 bell time. Big night of USWA Championship Wrestling. Opening bout of the night, USWA Ladies title match. Miss Texas going up against Lauren Davenport. Get ready for that one. That's the opener. 7:30 Monday night at the Coliseum. Want to be there on time to see that opening bout. Then you'll see a special challenge grudge match. Bill Dundee and Bart Sawyer.
Not again.
Going up against the team
those
of
two
the
guys.
Blackhearts with
I like the
Bert
Blackhearts
Prentice in
this
there.
one. I like the Blackhearts in this one.
Oh, boy. Well, that's just the second bout of the night, Monday night. And here's Lauren Davenport with her comments. You got Miss Texas Monday night at the Coliseum.
Corey Macklin, I'm going to make this short and sweet.
Good.
I know Miss Texas got my belt back from Moondog Fifi, and I finally got the little tramp to put it on the line and give me a title
Come
shot.
on, Lauren.
She's nothing but a gutless wonder, and I'm going to get my title back Monday night. You just wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that Monday night at the Coliseum. Miss Texas will be looking for you. That's not all of the action Monday night as well. Yes, she will be. I tell you what, She's looking for you right there, right now. Here comes Miss Texas.
I'm having trouble out here with you right now, Tramp. I'll take it in the ring, but I ain't gonna...
Hey, I'm out here now. Say it to my face.
Oh! Oh! Lord Davenport and Miss Texas gone at one another. Boy, these two do not like each other. Yeah, let's see if we can get them apart over here. Here comes referee Kevin Christian, and, yeah.
Nothing like a good cat
boy.
fight.
Watch him over there. Yeah, let's get some help out here. Miss Texas on top of Davenport.
What is he coming out here for? What is he coming out here for?
Well, they finally get them. Oh, thought they had them apart. They go at each other. Boy, these two do not like each other, let me tell you. Every time they see each other.
What are you doing out here, Lawler?
What are you doing out here the whole show, champion?
I'm giving it some class.
They finally get them apart, and Miss Texas comes out.
What is she? Miss Cow Pie?
Miss Texas, hey.
Miss Texas Cow Pie, that's what she is.
Miss Texas will be looking for Lauren Davenport Monday night at the Coliseum.
Oh, please, spare me.
Miss Texas.
Lauren Davenport, I'm going to kick your butt all around this ring.
That's the word
Who
from
was that
Miss
again?
Texas.
Who was that?
Yeah, Miss Texas.
That was who?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you better not take it lightly.
Miss Cow Pie? What'd you say?
That's not all of the action Monday night at the Coliseum, but boy, you want to be there on time.
I got to go back to
one.
Los Angeles. I don't
Miss
like this
Texas
place.
against Lauren Davenport. Hey, I'll buy you a one-way ticket.
You buy me
there,
a first-class ticket?
Yeah, one way. Vaughn Christopher against Nightmare Danny Davis. Loser leaves town in that one. Then Jeff Jarrett against Moondog Spot. What a well about that's going to be. First challenge match, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert in a single bout. He's looking for that other Moondog.
What's so hot about him?
Moondog Spike. What's so hot about him?
Yeah. Who is this guy, Eddie Gilbert?
Hey, I'll tell you
what is he? What is he?
He is some kind of tough individual.
Isn't that that hot stuff you put on when you got arthritis?
And he's held that unified world title that you're walking around with, bragging around.
Well, that's because I wasn't here to take it from him.
Yeah, then we'll see you in the ring as you defend that belt.
course.
And, boy, you better hold on to it today and hold it tight to Monday night because the King, Jerry Lawler, is looking for you. And not only that, your man, Bart Prentice, will be handcuffed to Jeff Jarrett.
You know what? That's just a typical Federation gaga. They got to handcuff my own manager, who is not a professional athlete, who will not get involved. I've already spoken with him about it.
Yeah,
I'm just going to beat Jerry Lawler in about 10 seconds. It's going to be over, and the people can go home and have a Burger King.
Todd Champion defeated the Unified World Champion. That's him talking. He'll defend it against Jerry Lawler, but we'll see what you do in the ring come Monday night.
Watch me.
Six-man, anything goes brawl. You'll see Jeff Jarrett, Jerry Lawler, and Eddie Gilbert. What a team they make. Boy, get ready for this one. This is going to be a brawl all over the Coliseum. Moondogs and the King Killer against Lawler, Jarrett, and Gilbert. That ends the night of action Monday night, 7:30 at the Mid-South Coliseum. Boy, you want to get there on time because they got to, come on, champion, would you?
Look at that. You know what that is? That's Pave Diamonds.
Get ready for it Monday night in Memphis at the Mid-South Coliseum. We'll be looking for you there. Yeah.
What about it, Muscle Man? Are you ready for Monday night, huh? Are you ready for it? Because believe me, I am ready for it. I'm going to tell you one other thing I'm ready for. Wrestling, and I want you to be there, Todd Champion. Wrestling's returning to Jackson, Tennessee. We've been out of Jackson, Tennessee for a long time. Yeah. It's going to be up there next Friday. I want you to be there.
Hey, watch it, King. Hey, come on now. Richard Lee and the Moondogs. The King Killer Champion and Lee all jumping on Lawler. Hey, get him out of here. Oh, here comes Eddie Gilbert with that fire extinguisher. Yeah, champion grabs. Hey, get away now. Come on, Todd. Champion grabs that unified world title. Lawler tucks that broom at him, and he goes flying out of here. Yeah, you have to believe, Jerry, they're going to pull some stuff like that. Good to see Eddie Gilbert and Jeff Jarrett come out. Get ready for
Bring them all on, because I promise you, we are ready for anything and everything now, so bring them all on.
The King, Jerry Lawler, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, and Jeff Jarrett. Boy, what a team they make. And Richard Lee and those Moondogs, they're going to get paid back for that Monday night. Guarantee you that. Back in a moment. What a wild program we've had today on USWA Championship Wrestling. Another big day as usual. And opening bout here today, we saw Todd Champion is out here again. What do you need?
Let's get one thing straight, Jarrett. Let's get one thing straight, Lawler. Don't get in my face. Because, Lawler, I am the King Killer. I'm going to destroy you. If you have to handcuff my hands, I'll kick you with my feet. If you handcuff my feet, I'll bite you to death. It doesn't matter what happens. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you like a bad habit, and I'm going to send you back to Memphis in more than one piece. So don't mess with the champ. I'm the champ, and you're not.
We'll see about that Monday night. Hey, now, come on, champion. Don't start no stuff out here. Get out of here. You set the piece. You've been out here all day today. Todd Champion, a new unified world heavyweight champion. Boy, he wants everybody to know it. Again today, you saw Bill Dundee and Bart Sawyer get their win today. Danny Davis challenged Brian Christopher right here on TV today to an egg match. A dozen of eggs Christopher was treated to right there, as you see. And Danny Davis got the first leg in, and some of the fans came back with licks on the horn of that egg right at the top of that head of Brian Christopher. Moondogs and King Killer came out here, and boy, they got the win, and then insulted those three young guys beating up on them. And we saw Lawler and Jarrett win that bout by disqualification. That's all the time we got for today. Dave Brown's back with us next week. Until then, I'm Corey Macklin. Bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.